Well, good evening, everybody. All right, we got a packed house tonight. That's good. Glad to see you. Okay, well, welcome. Thank you for coming out tonight. And Virginia, want to start with some roll call, please?
Mr. DiDonato?
Here.
Mrs. Eakin-Chebley? Here. Mrs. Geist?
Here.
Mr. Harkins?
Here.
Miss Moore?
Here.
Mr. Obert?
Here.
Mr. Witherspoon?
Here.
Vice President Kelly?
Here.
President Morgan?
Here. Can we all stand for a pledge of allegiance and a moment of silence for our men and women across seas keeping us safe every day? Thank you. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Okay, well, thank you. And it's the part of the meeting where we turn it over to Michael for his reflections.
Thank you very much, President Morgan. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our April board meeting. It's great to see all the signs of spring around us, from nature's changing landscape to the sound of spring sports as we make our way into the home stretch of the school year. We have a heavy emphasis on the arts tonight as we celebrate our students. We will begin with Lori Gallagher and honor and recognize the Foundation of the Arts Students of the Month for April. Ms. Gallagher? Appropriately attired as well. You know, I've been a big Flyers fan for 4 days now, so I'm excited about tonight's game.
That was my opening. I was like, thank you for inviting me here tonight and go Flyers. Tonight we do have 4 students that we are honoring. We do have some students that, because of the weather of the last monthly board meeting, were not able to make it, so they are here tonight with us. And so we're going to start with our 2 from elementary. We do have Keystone Vocal Musician of the Month. And with all these students, I'm not sure if mine are here or, because they're all so talented. Is Samantha Fomchen here? Samantha? What is that? Fromkin. So Samantha, this is the part where I get to say nice things about you from Miss Finney. Come on up. Do you want to read your nice things, or do you want me to read your nice things?
I would love to read
Okay.
nice things, please.
This is Mrs. Finsterbrush, her vocal music teacher.
Hello. I am pleased to award Keystone student Samantha Fremken with the Vocal Musician of the Month award. Samantha is a very dedicated student at Keystone, staying on top of her academics while also being involved in our school's activities. At school, Samantha is involved in our Keystone Chorus, being featured in our spring concert in a small vocal group. She plays the trumpet in our Keystone Band. She's involved in art club and is a safety. Outside of school, Samantha is involved in gymnastics, roller skating, and does summer cheerleading. Samantha's favorite subject is art, and she wants to become an artist when she grows up. She also has an amazing impact of the arts on our students. It is a privilege to teach Samantha since kindergarten, and I cannot wait to see what great things she continues to do.
Congratulations. So this is for you, and this is for you. And you're going to just go right over there and get your picture. You can bring your family over if you want to. So any of the families that are here can come on over when we do this, and all of the pictures go on our district website, so you'll get to see all of the honorees tonight there. All right, congratulations again, Samantha. Our next Artist of the Month is from Brookwood Elementary, and we have Mr. McFadden. Did you want to read? You want me to? Okay. He looks very comfortable. Mr. McFadden nominated, and we're going to honor Stephen S.J. Fortunak tonight. Is Stephen here? So because there was the month delay, we got to add one thing to his resume here, so that was really impressive. Brookwood's Instrumental Student of the Month is Stephen S.J. Fortunak. S.J. has been an incredible help to the band this year. Not only is he a great trombone player who has attended all the performances, but he's also a wonderful leader. S.J. has always helped unload band equipment at various events like the December Mall performance and the St. Patrick's Day Parade. He can often be seen carrying 5 drums at a time. That's pretty impressive. Do you play them all simultaneously?
No.
Okay.
I attempt to, but.
Okay. When you master that, I need to see that. Besides all of his contributions to the band, SJ is a student who represents Brookwood with his infectious enthusiasm, especially when he's wearing the tiger mascot costume. And just last week, we found out that SJ could sing too when he rocked I'm Still Standing at the Brookwood Talent Show. We couldn't be happier to give this award to the student who does everything with excellence and tiger pride. Congratulations. All right. Okay, now we turn to our middle schools, and our first middle school person that we are going to honor is from Franklin, and this is our Instrumental Musician of the Month, and we have Mr. Gerhardt here to give out the award.
Hello. Ben Franklin Middle School is proud to recognize Juliana Horn as our Instrumental Musician of the Month. Juliana currently plays the mallets in the Franklin Tiger Band, the Franklin Jazz Band, and is a member of the newly created Franklin Modern Band. She's been an enthusiastic student since the day she arrived at Franklin. Juliana is always putting forth her best effort, takes pride in her performance, and is a great example to other students. In addition to playing with the Franklin Band, Juliana is a 3-year member of the Students in Concert program where she takes lessons and plays in the percussion ensemble. This past fall, she also joined the Truman Marching Band. During her time at Franklin, Juliana has represented the school at many honors festivals, including the Bristol Township School District Middle School Honors Band for 3 years, the PMEA Band Fest in 6th grade, and also was a member of the BCMEA All-County Band. So congratulations to Juliana on this recognition. We're very proud of you.
So we've had vocal musicians and instrumental musicians, and now we have our Artist of the Month. This Artist of the Month comes to us from Armstrong Middle School, and this year's recipient from Armstrong is Katika Mutham Adavanov. I don't know if she's here. I don't know if she was intimidated by all the musicians. Our teacher, Miss DeFelice, wrote, "It is my pleasure to introduce this year's art award recipient, Katika. She is dedicated and quietly determined 8th grade student whose commitment to her craft truly sets her apart. She consistently goes above and beyond in her artistic work, not only completing assignments with care, but seeking out additional opportunities to create. It is not uncommon to find her spending her lunch periods in the art room, fully engaged in developing new pieces and refining her skills. Her work reflects both patience and precision. She takes the time to ensure that every detail is thoughtfully considered, resulting in pieces that are not only technically strong, but also beautifully executed. Her perseverance, work ethic, and genuine passion for art makes her a deserving recipient of this award." So this award will be sent to Armstrong, care of Dr. Polzer and Mr. Nitti, and she'll get her award there later on this week. Thank you all.
All right. As everyone in this room knows and can attest, music plays a vital role in our schools by enriching students' academic, social, and emotional development. Students involved in music education build creativity, discipline, and confidence. Music also strengthens critical thinking and problem-solving skills, as it requires focus, pattern recognition, and collaboration with others. We are proud that our music programs provide students with a well-rounded education that nurtures both intellectual growth and personal expression. We had many wonderful accomplishments in music in March, which happens to be the National Music in Our Schools Month, and we are honored to have music educators Chris Gerhardt, Joe Marlowe, and Kristen Weinbrenner here to share and celebrate their achievements. Please come to the podium. And real quick, this is how. Yes, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Nitti.
And Mr. Gerhardt, this is what we'll do is that when you call the kids, have them come get their certificate, then return to the seat. And when you get to the last one, we'll ask all the kids to go over for a group photo over there with me and Dr. Polzer. All right, then after that, we'll have a 5-minute hiatus. Anyone who wants to stay and watch the work of the board is more than welcome to do so. Anyone who wants to go home and watch my new favorite team, the Flyers, play, feel free to do so. But don't watch my former favorite team, the Phillies, who I no longer care about, by the way. So I will turn it over to you, but that's the way to
Can we
go.
do this in 2 groups then?
So you want to do 2? Okay,
yeah, split it in two
that's
groups.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So we'll do the first, all right, and then, wonderful.
All right. As Mr. Nitti said, March is Music in Our School months, and there's a lot of honors festivals that happen, and our students go out and about and represent us at various festivals. The first group we're going to honor, we're a part of what we call Bucks County Music Educators Association's All-County Festival. These students were selected by audition for this group, so they had to prepare audition pieces, be judged, and then ranked, and if they made the cut, they were selected to go to the festival. So we're going to start with the Truman students who represented the school. First, we had Vanessa Burnett. So if you want to come grab your certificate and head back, and we'll call it for a picture when everybody's announced. Kirsten Creeley. We had Christopher Gratz. I would also like to recognize, I don't think we had awards for these, but Christopher also represented Truman at the State Music Educator District Festival and also moved on to the regional festival. So it's a great job in 10th grade. I'm also not here tonight because she's at Reading Olympics, but Angelina Horn, who also represented us at District Band. Braden Lambert, and I don't know if Braden's here tonight, and Sarah Miekowitz. These were the Truman instrumentalists. Representing the Truman Choir at the All-County Festival were Brandon Savoy. Behind you. And Jaden Vanderveer. I'm going to let Mr. Marlowe introduce the Armstrong kids because I might mess up their names.
All right, this green highlighter is nice. First up, we have Kira Bain. And I know the next two are at a concert tonight, but it's Sophia Bezerkavi and Victoria Bezerkavi. Samuel Burnett. Olivia Korchuk. And Tyree Smith.
Hi there. Okay, for Armstrong vocalists for the choir, we have Charlie Chabardone. I don't think she's with us tonight, but I'm going to say her name, Mary Amajalo. Next, we have Moramalua Ungumbi. And Demiwa Olakanmi.
All right, and representing Ben Franklin on the instrumental side, we have Scott Bidding. Bianca Camargo Correa. Liliana Hadfield. I'm not sure if he's here tonight, but Kieran Heerling. Jetta Boystan Kloiber. Huber Mikowicz. And Noah Moore, who I don't think is here this evening. And then for Franklin vocalist, we had Logan Agudela and Mia Stein. All right, and so these are all our kids who from the BCMA festival. So if you guys want to join Shanita here for a picture. Will that mess you up? Nope. I would like to point out we did have a lot of kids in the festival as much as all those other districts around us, so good job. All right, our next group of students were part of what we call the PMEA, or the State Music Educators Association Fest series. They don't have auditions in the middle school groups. These are nominations, and then they're selected to represent the school. I know on the band side, our kids were one of 18 schools represented. So from Franklin, representing at the 5th and 6th grade PMEA Band Fest, I had Constantine Choi. Promise Choi. Alexa Hadfield. Ryan Pollock. Ava Vasquez. Representing Mill Creek, we have John Grow.
Okay, from Armstrong Band, we had Luke Korchuk. Nehemias Bartholome. Abby DeAngelis. Antonia Gratz. And Benjamin Tittermary. Song fast enough?
Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, for the Elementary Song Fest, which is my sixth graders, along with Mill Creek, Alina Cashin. Lenexi Charles. Philomena Collins. Kaylee O'Connor. And Logan Ricci. For Mill Creek, Emma Andriation. Sophia Mendoza Medina. Sophia Rodriguez. She's over there. Autumn Long. Edward Seibert. Monique Williams. Mila Milburn. Maisie Young. Desira Johnson. Okay. We also had a junior high portion of the Song Fest as well. So I'm going to read my 7th and 8th graders for Armstrong. Charlie Chavardone. Tim Gincharu. Aries Goldsmith Moore. Mariama Jallo. Moramalua Ogumbi. Ethan Schardinger. Zoe Tyler. Ivy Velez. And last but not least, Rebecca Weaver. Thank you for letting us share this with our kids. If all the PMEA kids, can you please go over and take your group picture, please? That didn't take too long, right? Is that anybody's pen?
I don't think so.
Thank you all coming out. This is the largest crowd we ever had. Thank you.
Good? Yep.
Gallagher. That good? You good? I forgot you're down there now.
He thought you were leaving. You're just on your seat.
All right. Always wonderful to recognize and celebrate our talented students of music. The final part of my superintendent's report this evening is an update from Mill Creek Elementary School Principal Dawn Martese about her wonderful school community. Principal Martese.
Thank you. I don't know if we cleared the room, but I will say thank you for this evening. I have some speakers with me tonight as well. Our theme for our presentation is the Mill Creek experience. And so we wanted to give you a glimpse into what it was like to experience Mill Creek. And I thought, at the heart of everything we do are our students. So I have some fifth grade leaders in my building who are going to share their experience. I think they're a little happier now that the room is a little lighter. I did tell them, like, oh, it's low pressure, we'll be fine. And they looked at me as the room was packed, and we're a little nervous, but I think we feel better now. We have some friendly faces to focus on, and we're going to introduce each one. We have Mila Milborn, fifth grader. Yay! Maisie Young. And Antonia Diaz. Did I say it right? All right. So, Antonia, come join us and tell us about your Mill Creek experience.
Hi, my name's Antonia. A few things I like about Mill Creek is the kindergarten parades. I love it because they get to go walk around the school and say hi to other grades they haven't met yet. Another thing I like is the Halloween parade because we get to go walk and talk to our friends and talk to our parents and show off our unique outfits.
Nicely done, nicely done. Nicely done. Maisie Young, come on up.
Hi, my name is Maisie Young, and a few things I love about Mill Creek is the glow party and the assemblies we have. I love Glow Day because all the kids love the activities that we have. We have bowling, we have drawing, bracelet making, and a lot more. I also love the assemblies because we get to see Maxie, the Mill Creek Tiger, do fun activities with the Tiger team, and get fun awards and prizes for being kind and responsible throughout the school.
We're going to welcome up Miss Mila, who, by the way, was sick with the flu all week, and yet somehow on the fly tonight she was still ready. So here she comes.
Hi, my name is Mila, and one thing I love about Mill Creek is the teachers because they're super helpful, supportive, and kind. If you have any problems, you can always trust them and go up to them and talk to them about anything.
On the behalf of Oscar Torres, I would also like to mention that Ms. Macarath, our bully prevention and climate specialist, brought to us the chess club. And that has been really exciting at Mill Creek. I feel like it's been a passion of ours that we wanted to get off the ground, and we finally did. And Mr. Torres has one of his favorite clubs that we have, in addition to Dungeons and Dragons, I believe, that he starts next week. So with that being said, Oscar had said it was really important that we spoke as students to give context to the video that you're going to see. So here we are. Mr. Fowle's going to play our video. Again, I'd just like to say thank you. It is a pleasure and an honor to lead Mill Creek, and I have such amazing students. I'm very grateful for them, so thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Principal Martisi. It's wonderful to see you and your families and your students here this evening. Thank you so much for coming out. We're very appreciative of your work and the work of your entire staff. Best wishes for a wonderful closing of the school year, and I hope everybody just has a wonderful next couple months. You're welcome to stay as well, but if you want to slip quietly out of here, I certainly respect and appreciate that. Thank you, kids, for being here. Thank you, families. And President Morgan, I turn it over to you to make our way through the remainder of the agenda for this evening.
Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. Okay, well, moving on. As the room clears. Student Advisory Council. Okay, we got 3. Introduce yourself, please, as you walk up to the podium.
Hello, my name is Matthew. To begin, we started the 4th marking period on April 14th. The girls' flag football team is doing well with a record of 8-4. Keystone boot camps are starting during Tiger Time. Sophomore junior prom was on Friday, April 17th. The marching band went to Florida to perform. Students went to the Health Science Fair at Bucks County Community College, and there was a Reading Olympics competition today. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Gracie. We're happy to announce that the speech and debate team went to Kentucky for a competition, and Nilofer Bectus, one of our seniors, is ranked 4th in the nation for speech and debate. Yes, yay. Earlier this month, April 1st, the Duncan Trunk came to Truman again. Our boys baseball team got their first 2 wins against Bensalem and Roman Catholic High School. Our boys track beat Pennsbury and Neshaminy in dual meets. And recently we've had senior nights for track, which was on April 15th. Flag football, girls flag football, was today. I think they just wrapped up, actually. Softball will be on May 8th, and baseball senior night will be on May 13th, but I think that might be subject to change. We're not sure yet.
Hi, I'm Patrina, and the spring shirt off my back went out April 14th. Keystone testing is happening May 12th, 14th, and 18th. AP testing is happening in the first 2 weeks of May. Senior prom is happening May 1st. We have switched to virtual Tiger Bucks, and student council applications went out April 14th. Thank you.
Well, moving on, Dave, you're not exactly performing to a full house.
I cleared
but-
the room, yeah.
Yeah.
My solicitor's report, an executive session was conducted tonight starting at 6:15. All board members present, which is all of them, were present at the executive session along with several administrators and myself. Several items were discussed: personnel, collective bargaining, informational items, litigation, and real estate. And that executive session concluded just before this meeting started. And that is my report.
Thank you. We will move on to the committee's report, facilities and operations. Michael?
Thank you, President Morgan. Our March district vehicle repair costs were $2,996. We had 11 vehicles repaired or inspected. We repaired 3 pieces of kitchen equipment for a cost of $840. Our March work orders completed were $575. Our March operations projects, as many of you know, the demolition of the ceilings at Armstrong has begun and is working in a good progress at this point. We removed portions of an exterior brick wall. For those that saw, Truman was exposed. We had a broken pipe in between an exterior and an interior brick wall. We removed the section of the brick so we didn't have to disrupt the classroom. I believe it was a photography classroom, and our plumbers came in, made the repairs, put new heat trace on, and we put the wall back together. Armstrong project continues in progress with the contractors. New concrete structural slab was poured. New cooling tower is expected to be craned on site May the 1st. Chilled water piping is ongoing. New electrical services completed. Transformer is in place. All grease traps to all buildings in the district have been cleaned and recertified in our kitchen areas. And we negotiated a new inspection and service contract with a new company for our backup generators with Penn Power out of Ben Salem, and that'll save the district annually $2,442 a year. That's the end of my report.
Thank you. Curriculum, special education, co-curricular policy, technology, public relations. Amy?
Thank you, President Morgan. We held our meeting on Thursday, April 16th. We had participants in person and some joining via Google Meet. In special education and pupil services, Dr. Schultz reviewed the key components of the special ed plan and noted that it is available online. If anyone from the community would like to view it, it's on the district webpage. She commented that she had received some feedback during her meetings and had incorporated that into the plan. She also reviewed the Lower Bucks Consortium plan and where we stand in planning with the other two districts and in conversation with our lawyer. In curriculum, Mystery Science is going to be renewed for 1 year for the elementary buildings for K to 5. That is the science curriculum. With the new law in Pennsylvania, we are purchasing Savas Danielian handwriting for grades 3, 4, and 5 for the upcoming school year. The new state requirement is that all schools must teach cursive handwriting. There's a renewal for our K to 8 special ed reading and math and K to 5 elementary reading for Acadian's Benchmark Universal Screener. In federal programs, Ms. Festa had updated everyone on the federal program survey and on an upcoming presentation where we are partnering with NOVA. We are looking to move to a new platform to host our website. This will ensure that we are ADA compliant for the community and will be a cost-neutral move. In cyber updates, Mr. Finley reviewed our current cyber enrollments and cost savings where we are at the district at this point of the year. Additionally, for pre-K counts Head Start, there's an MOU and an MOA for 26-27 on the agenda. Because we receive federal funds, we have to have an MOU for a Head Start program, and the Bucks IU is the agency who runs the Head Start in our area. The MOA allows the IU to use 3 of our classrooms for pre-K counts. There's 1 in each building, and they prioritize our local children in those classrooms. In really good news, we were awarded a PCCD Boost grant. Ms. Festa had written and applied for the Boost grant for the district, and we were one of the agencies in the state that was awarded this grant. This will be used for after-school programming starting next year and for students in grades K to 12. The grant was for $500,000. And we're incredibly pleased to be able to offer additional programming for all students. Our next meeting will be on May 14th at 6 o'clock here in the boardroom. Thank you.
Thank you. The IU Council, that's me. The meeting is tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend. I will still get the minutes of the meeting. I will forward them off. PSBA Liaison, Amanda?
Thank you. So tonight, we're going to be voting on a resolution that calls on lawmakers to deliver an on-time 2026-27 state budget that prioritizes education. While recent budgets have included historic investments and long overdue reforms, public schools continue to face rising mandated costs, staffing shortages, student support needs, and aging infrastructure that requires sustained state commitment. Last year, they released their budget way past into this current school year. And just as a reminder, as we work on our budget now, we're dependent on the money that comes from the state. So a timely budget is very important. Thank you.
Thank you. Bristol Township Liaison, Gallus?
Thank you, Mr. President. The Bristol Township Police Department is relaunching their Town Watch program to enhance community safety, and they're looking for volunteers to help watch over our neighborhoods. A meeting is scheduled Thursday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Township headquarters to discuss the program, with patrols set to begin soon. So anyone interested in making your community a little bit safer just by walking around, walking your dog or whatever, please plan to attend. Thank you.
Bucks County Technical School, Donna?
Hi, our last meeting was held on Thursday, March 26th. We had the annual joint board committee and Authority dinner, which Amber and myself attended. Delicious and beautiful presentation. There was also a reward and a thank you for Gary Sanders, a prior board member, for sponsoring for 10 years the Salvation Army Kettle Drive. There was a machine shop and welding shop who redid their kettle stands. There were 17 of them and saved them $300 each on the stands. There was a grant received for $500,000 from the Department of Education supplemental equipment. A grant from the Pennsylvania Crime and Delinquency for security. And the Carpentry Club is building a ramp for a shed as an educational experience. And our next meeting is on the 27th. That is my report.
Thank you. Finance, Insurance, Transportation. Amber?
Good evening. The Finance Committee meeting was held on Wednesday, April 15th, 2026, in the Administration Building. Board members present were Drew DiDonato. The meeting was also attended by several members of the administrative team. Department reports were provided by Transportation, Operations, Technology, and Food Service. Bill lists for March were provided for the board members to review. In addition, the following items were reviewed: the Armstrong HVAC, the Penn Power Purchase Agreement, a plow truck purchase, the Truman High School DCA grant, results of the 26-28 propane bid, April budget transfers, resolution calling for increased state funding, the Truman Pool, the Crystal Windows purchase of FDR, MOU for healthcare redesign, and the preliminary 26-27 budget. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Believe any public participation of agenda items? Doesn't look like it. Approve the minutes of the March 24, 2026 meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Constance Gallus, questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Treasurer's report.
As of March 31st, 2026, the cash balance in the cash contribution account was $4,206,088.56. The overall investment account balances totaled $32,109,221.08 as of the same date. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Approve the treasurer's report subject to audit.
So moved.
Chris?
Second.
Donna? Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. March operations report, April mercantile tax report, March health services report, March meal participation report, April enrollment report. Approve the administrative reports, these are subject to audit. Unfinished business. Don't think we have any, right? PSBA voting delegates. Approved Crystal Weekend, Shebley, and Amanda Geis with one remaining seat open as a PSBA voting delegate.
So moved.
Gallus.
Second.
Constance. Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Resolution calling for increased state funding as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Chris, Constance, questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Approve the consent agenda items as presented. Superintendent policy items 12.3 through 12.11. Finance operations 13.4 through 13.7. Curriculum 14.1 through 14.5. Special education items 15.1 through 15.12. And all personnel.
So moved.
Gallus.
Second.
Chris, questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Payment of salaries. Approve the amount of the district's payroll for the month of March 2026 and $5,037,587.80.
So moved.
Second.
Is that Crystal? Gallus, questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Approving the payment of bills for the month of April 2026.
Second.
Constance, Crystal? Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Plow truck purpose. Approve the purchase of a 2022 Ford Ram 2500 with a plow package for the maintenance and operations fleet for $37,760 as presented.
So moved.
Second.
The Callis, Chris, questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0. Michael, there's a new one for you to replace the one that blew up over at Armstrong this year. That takes us to the other business, right?
I think so, yeah.
We have any correspondence? No correspondence? We do have some other business. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Trullo.
Thank you, Mr. President. You heard mentioned earlier about the Crystal Windows purchase of the FDR property. We need to add two agenda items tonight. One is the actual, to approve the motion, and the other is the actual agenda item itself, to extend the purchase and sale agreement with Crystal Windows to extend the closing date, and that'll enable the purchaser to go forward with the applications with the township and do some other work to finalize the project and hopefully get this district paid within the next school year, the substantial amount that's at issue with the agreement of sale. And in the meantime, they have promised to make certain concessions and payments that will help enable that going forward. So the first agenda item, and Ms. Tysek, I'll make sure and email these to you tomorrow so you can put those on the agenda for the website. First one is a motion to add an agenda item pursuant to Section 712.1E of the Sunshine Act for recently arising business to extend the closing date for Crystal Windows at the FDR redevelopment project. So we need a motion to approve that.
So
Add the
moved.
agenda. I'm sorry, who was that?
Is that Amanda and Constance?
Okay.
Any questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 9-0.
And then the next one, which would be 18.2, would be the motion to extend the closing date set forth in the purchase and sale agreement with Crystal Windows for the purchase of the FDR Middle School property to March 31st, 2027, subject to a formal addendum and solicitor review.
Second.
So I got Constance and Drew. Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
Motion carries 8-1 with Mr. Harkins opposing.
Yes. And that's all I have, Mr. President, on that item.
Okay, well, anybody like to speak besides Joe? Come on up, my friend. Just do me a favor, fill out a form before you leave. Because, you know, if Ms. Wagner was still here, she'd be yelling at both of us right now.
Sorry, it's a little crazy at the beginning there. I wasn't able to come to the last board meeting. We had that PMEA concert up in New Hope, but I wanted to share some news about our Education Foundation. I'm the president of our Bristol Township School District Foundation for Educational Excellence, and the organization consists of a committee of district employees who volunteer their time. The bulk of our revenue comes from payroll contributions or donations from our colleagues' paychecks, and it started 40 years ago, and since then has funded over $500,000 in district initiatives and programs, and we were pleased to be able to do the same this year. These programs extend the traditional curriculum, and they're all run by our staff members, teachers, various staff members throughout the district. March 11th, we reviewed and awarded full or partial funding for 29 grant proposals across all 6 schools for a total of $12,023.30. And I wanted to thank all of our colleagues who make the funding of these grants possible. As Joe Marlowe, the music teacher at Armstrong, I want to thank Dr. Polzer for coming over to tour our school the other day and to look at some of the issues we discussed the last time I spoke back in February. Moving forward, I'm hoping we can still form a committee to discuss the renovations that have already begun. And as mentioned before, one of my biggest concerns is the auditorium and parking situation at our building. As seen tonight, throughout the year, we have many talented musicians at Armstrong, and I would just like to see those students provided the same opportunities and facilities we have been able to put in place in all of our other buildings. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Joe, I want to say thank you. I've never seen it so well attended tonight, and that's a credit to you and everyone that teaches music in our community out there and staff. It's really cool to see. So thank you for all the hard work
I
you
know it was
do.
made it a little bit longer, but really appreciate you taking the time to allow them
Well,
to come out.
I know what it takes to go that extra mile, and you're doing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next meeting will be Monday, May 18th, 2026. Do I have a motion for adjournment? All right. I don't think we need to vote on that one. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you next month.